Lenny from Free Market Media Group. Congratulations, you have successfully installed your WordPress blog. So what in the world am I talking about? Well, what this tutorial in the Rock Your WordPress tutorial series is going to cover is what to do the first time you ever log into your admin in WordPress. So we're assuming that you just installed it or someone just installed your WordPress blog for you and has done nothing else. So you're going to log in, and what you're going to notice right away on your dashboard is if you look here under right now, you have one post, one page, one category, one comment, and that one comment has been approved. But wait a minute, you haven't actually posted anything yet. So what are those doing there? Well, nice little feature that WordPress, these geniuses behind WordPress do, is they actually give you a default post and page and set up a category for you and a comment, just so you can see how they output to the page and everything else. So let's take a look real quick. I already have a tab open for what the visitor sees, and so this is the default default theme that comes with WordPress 3.0, and you can see that there's one blog post. It says hello world right here, and there it says welcome to my WordPress, and on, and then it says one response to hello world, and this is your comment right here. And then if you look over in the right hand sidebar, it says recent post, hello world. So it has those. But then also if you look in the navigation bar here, about. So there's an about page that's a default about page which says this is an example of a WordPress page. So let's go back, because what we want to do is, it's very nice that they've done all those things, but we just want to delete them and start from scratch. You can with the about page. You can actually start with that if you want to have an about page, just delete the content. But let's go ahead and just click on the post link right here, and it takes us to hello world. What we want to do is just go ahead and trash it. And now it says that we have no posts. There's one in the trash. We can go to the trash, and this is a nice feature, because if you trash something and go, oh wait, I didn't want to delete that, or I don't want to get rid of that, you can actually go back and restore it. Or you can delete it permanently, which is what we're going to do this time. So delete it permanently. And now when we go back to the dashboard, you will see that there are no posts and now no comments, because that comment was actually attached to the post. So you got rid of those at once. So then with the page, like I said, it's fine. We can go in and edit the about page. And what you would want to do if you're going to have an about page is just delete this content and add your own. You would add your own content here. And if I could spell or type, you would add your own content in here, and then you could update that. Obviously, that's not what you would add. And then the last thing we want to do, if you look under the post tag, you could go to categories. And the category that is set up with WordPress right out of the gate is called uncategorized. Well, it's not only really an unattractive title for a category, but it does nothing to serve you. It gives no information to your visitors, and it certainly doesn't give any information to search engines like Google about what in the world your content is in that category. So you can name it all kinds of things. If you're going to do a gardening site, maybe it is gardening news. Or if you're doing a site about snowboarding, it's winter wonderland, or something that's relevant. So what we would do is we could edit it. So for just the sake of this, we're just going to call it news. And so your two fields that you're going to edit. Name is actually a name that displays, and the slug is actually the name that will display in your URL if you're using permalinks. And permalinks are something we're going to set up and talk about in a later tutorial. But you definitely want to put the slug in there, and the slug is always lowercase letters. And if you have multiple words in your name, so let's go back to the gardening idea. So we're going to call it gardening news. Gardening news with a space, all capital letters. But what we want to do is gardening news with a dash in between. That's how the URL will lay out. You never want to have spaces in there. You want to have dashes. So now your category's changed. We can go ahead and update that. And if we go back to your dashboard, you are set up for success here. Now, there are a few more things that we could do in settings, but I'm going to cover that because it's a little extensive and I don't want to make these too long. So that's the first part that you want to do. Next video, we're going to cover what to do in your settings to really set your blog up for your success. That's it for this one. Have a great one, guys. Rock on.